G'day everyone, well the truck's loaded, we're ready to go to where?
Napier.
Go and see the family over in Napier. So welcome back to another adventure with our family. This episode we're off to Napier, which is a great little spot over on the east coast of New Zealand. And Napier is the town where I grew up and where most of my family live. In our house, everyone has to help do the jobs, so a quick stop off at the dairy in Rotorua to reward the kids for all the housework they did before we left home. So we are heading over here to see my family, especially my sister and her husband Ryan, because they've just moved into a brand new house. But we also want to show you some of the great places to check out in Napier because there's so much to see and do there, and also a couple of freedom camping sites. The drive through the Napier Topol Road is pretty stunning with some great stops along the way if you have the time, but the Waipanga Falls is a great spot to check out, which is about halfway along. And if you're travelling over this way in the middle of summer, you can notice the temperature increase dramatically as you head into the hot climate of the Hawke's Bay. Sweet, so we arrived at my sister's new house. Look at that for a view, eh? Vineyard, beautiful. So good to see my sister and her kids and Ryan, and the kids were definitely lapping up that new pool. And then Mum turned up with a big feed of fish and chips for everyone, which was going to fill us up.
Just do a few things everywhere, Mum.
And the kids are always so happy to spend time catching up and playing together.
Toby, come here. Oh, that stinks, that stuff.
But anyway, we're on to Napier, so we'll see you in a sec. Some good freedom camping spots just here. So Perfume Point is a cool place to climb on big rocks, and I remember coming fishing here with Dad when I was just a kid. But this is one of the many freedom camping locations in Napier. But this one's pretty popular and all the camping spots are all filled up. Freedom campsites with toilets right there are the ones that we'll be looking for when we're travelling full time, even though we'll have a toilet on board. Some awesome giant deck chairs. If you're lucky enough to get a freedom campsite here, it's awesome. You've got the rocks for exploring, you've got a playground park and toilets down there. Over the past several years, the Napier City Council has invested a lot of money in upgrading this whole waterfront area. There's so much to see and do. The one bad thing about this town though is there are no good safe swimming beaches here. A lot of people are drowned swimming on this beach. It's got a really bad undercurrent. And this is the beach on a nice calm day.
I'm going to take you for a walk to the jetty.
The famous pier which goes nowhere. There were a lot of complaints when this was built because people expected it to go right out over the water, but no. And then Toby, our forever adventurous child, could not help himself but carry those rocks for miles before the pier. Is that good?
You just missed it, right?
It really is amazing how much is packed into the Marine Parade. There's so much to see and do. This fountain's really cool at night. It changes into all different kinds of colours. Here's a photo. And if you're ever lucky to be here for New Year's or for Art Deco weekend, this area is pumping. So if you didn't know, Napier was completely destroyed from an earthquake in 1931. What survived was probably burned to the ground from the many fires that started. So the whole town was rebuilt in an Art Deco style. And here's your information centre right on the Marine Parade. So over the last 10 years, the Hawke's Bay District have put through a massive amount of cycle trails that connect you to all over the region. There's a lot of really cool places to see. And this is a pretty fun mini golf. And me and Soph always laugh about how it says views to Cape Kidnappers, which is miles away. This thing's been here since I was a little kid.
We jumped off the subway leading nowhere. Your warm hands rubbed off the cold around me. I heard you say that everything is alright.
This used to be Marineland, where they had dolphins and seals and penguins and a really cool show. They filled it all in and turned it into a big skate park. Views to Cape Kidnappers.
Oh no, they're exclusive to the mini golf.
Have a look. The kids will have a big play on this big playground here. Beyond the playground, you have got this cool little bike pump track. You've got the aquarium and a few other things along this coast, including the big Freedom Camping Ground area, which we'll do a drive-through of on my way to go and see my grandparents. There's actually some paid showers at the info centre there too, so if you are freedom camping and you've got no shower on board, you can go to the info centre and use the showers there. So I'm just heading back to get the truck. I left the kids with Soph at the playground so they can have a bit of a play, but one of the cool things about Hawke's Bay is it has one of the highest sunshine hours in New Zealand. So look at that, just blue skies. Love our blue skies in New Zealand. No air pollution, beautiful. So this is Napier's Pump Track Freedom Campsite. This one is set up awesome if you're freedom camping. They've got big long car parks here. They've even got water and a dump station so you can dump your black water and get fresh water. They've got a toilet block and you're right on the beach. It's an awesome spot. I think you can camp here for 3 nights. And there's plenty of space. This whole car park's dedicated to freedom camping. So then it was time to visit my grandparents, who are like family treasures. They always love seeing their great grandchildren, and they prepare a lovely morning tea. Nan always brings out the home baking, can't beat it. We always love having a look around their beautiful gardens. So over the lockdown in August, Granddad started working on a photographic family tree, and I always am interested to hear about my family heritage.
And that's our great grandparents, so your great greats.
Yeah, we don't know who was maybe.
So who's that, Granddad? Is that your dad?
Mother.
No, it's my grandfather.
Oh yeah.
You can see the getaways, like
My mother's spouse.
Yeah.
Is there a photo of your dad?
Yeah.
Dad, look.
So she was a light
Here,
man.
here.
Yeah, he's a light man. Yeah.
And where did, so you,
Just say I haven't finished the project.
Yeah,
It's,
that's all right.
it's
Oh,
my,
there?
yeah, it's on my whole family.
You just get the feel that they're treasures, right? Pool time? Here we go. Who's going to do a bomb for me?
Because you're filming.
Yeah, let's go. You're going to be on Let's Go Wild. Let's go.
I'm only doing this because you're filming. Yeah, up.
Okay, go, Eddie. Okay, go, Jade. So after swims and ice creams, it was great that all the grandparents turned up because all my grandparents are still alive, and we had a great dinner and evening hanging out together. Right, we've got all the family here now. We've got old Nan 1, old Nan 2. Hey Nan, how you going?
I'm going good. Cheers. Not too close. Get out of there.
Old Granddad 1. Hey Granddad. And the other Granddad. Hey Granddad.
Hello.
And the other Granddad.
No, I thought I was the boys either. Homeless. Homeless on the wall.
And the other Nan.
Hey Mike.
Right, I think we're going to chuck a time lapse out of this sunset. I think it's going to be beautiful. Time will tell. Great, well thanks so much for watching. If you've made it this far, you're not a subscriber, then subscribe. Next episode, I really want to get out the one talking about how we plan to pay for our caravan and full-time travel, so stay tuned.